All right, guys. So we are live right now. Let me just put this in. Live section. All right, we'll see if we can get people in here in a second, and I'm going to try to post the link to it, if I can make that happen. There we go. Citizen Ronin's there. We found him. There we go. So let me go here. I'm going to click on live, edit, copy, pause that. There we go. There we go. There's everybody. We're back. Look at you guys kicking butt. We cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped tonight. Well, we might be stopped again, but we're going to see how it goes. You guys let me know if we run into trouble. And, yeah, you just let everybody know where we are at. But we are back. Thank you guys for being in here. And, yeah, that's crazy. What is up? Bosoms indeed. And Lady Enjeti is in the house. Drawn portraits. And, of course, Lord Ravener. I hope you weren't referring to Mrs. Enjeti with that, Lord Ravener. And it's great to see you, my friend. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, if we lose the Wi-Fi again, we'll call it a night because the wind here is howling. But thank you guys for coming over here. Fall down 7 times, get up 8 indeed. And that is a very important point here I want to make sure that we state for the record. In fact, allow me to just say real quick, let's take a quick commercial break on that. Real quick. Here you go, guys. This is for all of y'all.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy, so keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
You guys know how we do what we do. Yeah, we just keep working and we keep going. Thank you guys for making it over here to this new stream. Make sure you hit the like if you haven't yet, because we're starting from scratch now. How is that even possible? But we kind of knew that was going to happen. I don't know what the weather's like in you guys' neck of the woods, but here it is a genuine wild storm blowing over a lot of stuff, and it's dropping down incredibly low. Marcus, I do have to say, because you were mentioning in terms of tech support and fiber optics, I am not sure on that, but let me tell you, if the cold can interfere with fiber optics, I mean, we're not Canada, but we've got some decent weather going on right now. We've got some actual impressive weather happening up in this house. So you know how it is, but we'll just keep going. You know, it's so funny because I met Mrs. Enjeti in college, and so we have basically been drawing, you know, together for as long as I can remember, as long as we've been together. And one of the things that's so funny is, much like with Speakeasy Studios, and remembering, like, oh, I have this Speakeasy Studios logo. Like, I should probably use that, you know, for what I'm doing, because I love it and I worked really hard putting that thing together. Bringing Mrs. Enjeti in to do art streams was something that it just was such an obvious thing, and it didn't even occur to me because we're so busy trying to get these channels going and trying to get the book drawn and everything like that, which, by the way, guys, oh man, I'm in the zone. It's working great. But she's done a lot of amazing things. She works as a graphic designer, and she's an artist in her own right. One of her abstract paintings that she's done, which is kind of like Frank Lloyd Wright, you know, kind of beautiful kind of graphic forms, is for sale on the West Elm website. If you type in West Elm, you're going to see, and Enjeti, Lauren Enjeti, you're going to see that come up. Well, I thought the wind and cold could break the drop wire to the house. You're probably right, man. You're probably right. I'm in Canada. It was really nice today. Yeah, we're getting, I think we might be getting your weather. We might have stolen. Where's Aldous? Where's he? There he is. Aldous on the farm just off Orwell Lane. It is good to see you. Good evening to you. That's Mrs. Enjeti that you're seeing there in frame, drawing that portrait, Aldous. So allow me to make introductions, my brother in pulp. Greetings and salutations. I had a fun time on the stream with you guys, talking about the closeout for Grokin, talking art, talking pulp. I mean, it's just such a blast. You know, I'm glad that we're all doing this stuff, and I'm glad that I finally have found, And yes, check out Aldous' channel, please, everybody. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Check out his website. John, you're crushing it with the links. You and Steven, man. You guys are my boys. Much love. All I can say about your weather is ha ha. I know, Steven. I know how you roll. But you're a channel member, so you can do that. Same with Cranberry Langers. I'm tired. I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. I love when David Finch does these two people drawing streams, too. Isn't that fun? I love it. And I love drawing with Mrs. Enjeti. $41 to 3K, guys. Can we get that to 3K on this stream? $41 is Lady Alley is only $41. A backer on Nosfero and a big supporter here. Can we get Egg Beater vintage style horror slasher comic? Can we get it that extra $41? Let me know in the chat. It was a pleasure, Shanth. Doors always open, of course, my friend, and much love. Yeah, you guys were great, man. I love hanging out with you cats, and you guys have some of the best. You really, frankly, crack pack and going back to all of that stuff. It is my experience in CG. That was the big experience that I had. Absolutely, Shanth, like Ravener said, the heart and soul Lord Ravener fan club said, you're always welcome. That's right. Lord Ravener is the heart and soul of the Lord Ravener fan club. You can't say it any fairer than that. Are you taking off? See ya at Cranberry Langers. Cranberry Langers, you heading out? Let me know if you are, so I can bid you adieu. I can't have you leaving without me saying goodbye. That would be very unfortunate and quite wrong. No, I'm not taking off. All right, good, Cranberry. I'm glad that we got you here. But yeah, we've been drawing obviously since before we met each other. But it's one of those many natural things that you think about where you go, oh, well, we should do this at some point. And you guys all know Mrs. Enjeti. She comes by and says hello and all that stuff to you guys. And she certainly knows you. But it was just such an obvious thing for us to kind of get together and draw and hang out with you guys. And it turns into a nice date night for us because we are always trying to find time to draw and make work together. But you guys know, everybody in the chat I know is always working hard. Got a lot of stuff going, and I just thought, well, let's do it here. Let's do it here with you guys, man, because you guys are the most fun people to go and hang out with while you make artwork. And I hope so. I know some of you guys make art while watching the stream if you're not at work. I know some of you guys can't because you're at work at the moment when we're streaming, and thank you for doing that. We appreciate everything you do. Let me see here. Where's that? There we go. Gotta make sure I'm angling this right. There we go. Man, that wind is howling outside. Hopefully we won't lose you guys. I like your wife's hand. Yeah, I know. Typically I keep it covered. I'm like, that's my hand. You guys don't get to see it, but there it is. I can't control it all the time. Good Lord, do you hear that wind, honey?
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah,
just waiting for the lights to go out.
We're just waiting for the lights to go out in the Wi-Fi. If they do, we will be back next Friday, guys. Remember this. We will be back. We're going to try to turn this, not try to turn this, we will make this a regular thing. And maybe Thumper will make his presence known too. Yes, our rabbit will at some point make, I got a big, John, are you flirting with my wife? You just got a big smile from Mrs. Enjeti. Huge smile from Mrs. Enjeti. Huge. It was the biggest smile ever. Let's see here. Keep it covered. Yeah, that's right. Be safe, stay warm. We will, Admiral, and thank you, sir. And what a good home. I'm lucky to have my art in your household, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it very much, your support. Yeah, and maybe Thumper. Yeah, exactly. Thumper's a boy, and Thumper is a hilariously personality-filled rabbit, and has brought a lot of joy to this household with his sweet spirit and sweet way. And again, I don't know how many times. Oh my gosh. Lord Ravener with a $10 super chat. 1 milkshake, 2 straws. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much, Lord Ravener. And of course, I've got to play a cheerleader for you because that is what we do here, my friend. So here you go. This one's for you, Lord Ravener. Let me see. Where can I find it? Where do I click? There it is. Hail to you, Lord Ravener, Mrs. Enjeti, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's see there. Yes, indeed. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you. Let me see here. Oh, cool. She'll make Shanth more respectable on stream. Well, you can only do so much. I mean, you know, she is a miracle worker, but even that may be beyond her capacities. It's always so different seeing someone else doing this instead of being the only one making the marks. You're absolutely right. It is. Yeah, don't you mean Thumper identifies as a boy? Yes, Marcus. I think, actually, I hate to tell you this, Marcus, but as we joke in our household, Thumper identifies, Mrs. Enjeti identifies Thumper as a human child. So do know that. And I don't know what to make of that. Again, smart move not showing Mrs. Enjeti's face. Don't want her to upstage you like Mel did with Bancroft. I think she could upstage me with a pinky finger, John. Yes, hand art to be specific. That's absolutely right, man. Absolutely right. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a crazy kind of thing, right? To hang out in this space. People always talk about, you know, what we do here. And what we do here is we have a great time. We make artwork. And we just, you know, make the day and the week lighter. I hope how's everybody's week been? I hope everybody's having a good week. And if not, I hope this is making it a little bit more pleasant for you to, you know, kind of wrap things up. Have some waffles. Have some pancakes. We're not here to judge your politics as far as pancakes versus waffles go. Both. Yeah. Have both. God, embrace the power of and.
Yeah. As
we say, embrace the power of and. That is the key. Absolutely. It's been a week, says John. Indeed, it has been a week. I've got a pinched nerve. Cranberry Langers. Take care of it. Is it sciatica or is it in, you know, because I had a friend who had that in his back. Had a pinched nerve in his back, and he was just like, I cannot do this. So hopefully, I hope you recover, brother. That's no good. Yeah. Pinched nerves are not fun. And I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. But man almighty, man alive. Yeah, I mean, I remember someone was talking to me about that because I was having things with pinched nerves, and they were like, there's something you can do, I guess, to get a shot in your arm or something just to make it worse. Or not worse, better. Sorry, not worse. And I've always worried it's going to mess up my my drawing arm or something like that. But yeah, doing all right. Finished my contest entry for Aaron's contest. Oh, there's a Wraith of God contest going on too. That's awesome. Yeah, indeed. Cranberry Langers. Oh, I have a repeat pinched nerve. So it's a repeat offender. I tell you what. Oh, shoulders and neck. I feel you, brother. That is where all of my pinched nerves are, man. That's how it always is. All right, let's see what we can do here. Now I'm going to get this knee in here. There we go. And this is one of those poses where, let me see if I can move that over so it's a little bit better. There we go. This is one of those poses that where the leg is kind of going back here and then coming forward to support the figure. So I got to make sure I pay a little attention there. Let me see here. Let me zoom out on this. This goes back, that goes back, this comes forward. Then this arcs out. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. This will be a wonky drawing. Too much multitasking and photo reference. But that's all right. That's all right. There are no mistakes here. Only happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. And everybody in the chat is welcome here to watch whatever happens. Train wreck or no. Let me see here. Alrighty. So, that... Let's see where the mistake and problems are. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Amen. Sometimes it's needed. Shanth, you hunch like crazy, so the pinched nerve makes sense. Yeah, you're not kidding. I do. Yeah. But then I'm naturally kind of Nosferatu-y, you know, so that's what it is. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Cranberry Langers. Yeah, everybody in the chat sending love. That's what we do here. Everybody in the chat, good people. Good people, good times. It's like sandals. Alrighty here. So, move that back. Get that muscle. I'm doing the classic when you draw with your paper flat. Making the drawing in perspective. And then the biggest thing for me is get back to angles. There we go. Pull that out. And then angle that out. That. That. And then we'll get that in there. Someone was talking to me one time about who was a new teacher, and he had said to me, Shanth, you know, you do a lot of demos when you teach. How come other teachers don't do demos? And he started teaching, started doing demos. And then he posted, this is way back when, he posted on Facebook, I just did a demo in front of a room full of students, and I just died. And I went, that is why people don't do it. It's the risk. What is up, Sulcurialt? How are you doing, my friend? It is great to see you. I hope you are doing well. Welcome. Mrs. Enjeti and I are just doing some Friday night drawing. Very nice work. You doing okay too, Shanth? That's right. Very nice work. You're doing okay too, Shanth. I love the chat. God bless the chat. The joy of the chat. They are very, very good folks, and they know a good thing when they see it, just like I do. That's how it is. And she's quite the good thing. Any sci-fi thoughts lately? Oh, and how so? Just in terms of science fiction concepts, or in terms of what's going on with sci-fi? Let me know, man. I'd love to know. I have sci-fi thoughts probably every 5 minutes. But I was actually talking with a friend of mine about science fiction the other day. So wild. Are you that friend? Are you incognito? No. Let me see here. Alrighty. Gosh, whenever I think of sci-fi, I think of so many things. Sci-fi concepts. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, it's interesting. Right now, the concepts I'm having are... let's see. Friday night drawing, that's a cheap date. Yes, indeed, man. Well, we already took care of... we already had a date, actually, this past week, and we're going to get back in the swing of that thing, too. But, it's when you're an artist, particularly when you're somebody who works as hard as Mrs. Enjeti often does, having time to do things like figure drawing are something you really have to kind of give yourself permission to and take the time to do. There's a lot of artists out there, I think, and you know this, even if you do it for your job, sitting down, like I don't spend a lot of time doing figure drawing because every moment when I'm drawing and working on Nosfero. And so it's not like I get a lot of time to just kind of do the learning drawing because it's always going to panels. Always going to panels. And that's kind of the thing for me that I think is what we both deal with. So it just seems like we always talk about, oh, we're going to draw, let's go somewhere and draw together. And I just thought, you know what, let's do it here. Let's do it with the people. Let's do it with our amazing channel members and Nosfero backers. You guys know. Mrs. Enjeti lifted her drawing. It looked very different. There is more detail. Yeah, there's a ton of detail. Yeah, it's depending on the angle of the light, sometimes you can get a glare. And so sometimes I'll do when I'm drawing is I'll do like a little wobble like that, and people can kind of see the detail as it happens, because it's pretty cool. There you go.
I'll try lifting it up again.
There you go. Am I that sci-fi friend? Well, you're definitely a friend, and you're definitely into sci-fi, so I think you qualify. Sci-fi, like, oh God Almighty, we were just talking about that before this.
Is all messed up.
Nice effect achieved in that drawing. Yes, indeed. I think so. It's great.
Yeah, the nose is off center.
Well, see, there you go. See, I told you she's a real artist. That's basically all we see. But yes, indeed. We were watching that news story, and I'm at this point now where I just I don't drink, but I'm thinking about it. I'm giving it a lot of serious concern or consideration. Although I will tell you this, it's such a funny thing. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he is involved in college admissions for an art school. And we were talking about, what he's seeing from students. And for a while, there was constant, uptick in the amount of digital work you were seeing. But apparently, a lot of the portfolios you're seeing coming in now are very much... I'm paying off frame. Sorry about that, guys. A lot of the portfolios that he's seeing right now are done in traditional media, I was like, how did Mrs. Enjeti get so much done in seconds? Yeah, I know. Look, guys, she's a pro. She's a pro. Let's see here. Nice effect drawing. Yep, absolutely. Just let me catch up here. Yes, indeed, guys. Chrome Dog #1 has launched. There it is. There is the link to Chrome Dog #1. Green Laser has got it. Let's make it happen. And let's see if we can get Allie's book to 3K. It's almost there. Mostly have fantasy thoughts. Oh, and ghost story thoughts. I do too. Spend a lot of time on. So science fiction thoughts. The thing I've been thinking about the most lately, because I gotta really keep myself, as you know, like we gotta keep ourselves focused on each project we're working on. Nosfero being that project now. But the thing about it is that when I do, I think also about pulp mainly right now. And I think that I want to do at some point as a painting, maybe for my next art book, I want to do a science fiction, but like an old school kind of more retro science fiction. I think that's the next thing I want to do if I do sci-fi. I always have liked because I did some Flash Gordon short stories, the one Len Wein wrote for the 75th anniversary of Flash Gordon. Yeah, it's hard to draw, paint, and talk. Yeah, it is. But, that's what I'm here for. It's because she spent her time drawing and not yakking. See? Absolutely right.
Please.
Absolutely right. If you say pulp 2 more times, Phil will appear. I bet he will. That's right. Sci-fi horror? Where's Vaughn? Vaughn Klaus's YouTube channel. Yes, indeed. Check it out. Well, hey, brother, I've got you here when I'm talking pulp. So that to me is, that's a win, man. That's gospel right there. So let me see here. All right, let me dial in a little bit. Mrs. Enjeti is just schooling me, but then what else is new? Let me see here. Let me move this. And we don't even know what the rabbit's upstairs doing. He could be making a masterpiece. I mean, we don't know. It's probably just a, pile of rabbit poop, but you never know. I'm not here to judge his journey, and he doesn't judge mine. Let's see here. And he oddly does not like either pancakes or waffles. He likes hay. So there you go. Some people have a different approach, and we support him in that. Not here to judge. So dang, gosh, I feel like Comicsgate has been crushing it with the contest lately. There's a Wraith of God contest. There's a, I think it might be over, but there was an Inglorious Rex contest. Is that right, guys? Because Yanzi said that there was something going on the other day. She said it was still going on. Yes, Mrs. Enjeti's sigh of knowing. Yeah, she knows me better than I know my damn self. Or another litter of rabbits. Yeah, I hope not, or I hope so. I think Mrs. Enjeti would like that. Mrs. Enjeti what does Mrs. Enjeti like most from your work? Mr. Enjeti. There you go. I don't know. What do you like most from my work?
What do I like most from your work?
Yeah, like what's your favorite maybe painting or piece or I don't know.
Gosh, we're talking about 25 years of work, but
art books maybe from that? I mean, any painting from
that? I love the painting you did in the art book of the big gorilla hand holding the girl.
Yeah, that one.
And the baby, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's in that one.
I
wonder where I put that actually. Have it here. I did once. Yeah, I don't know where that book went, but I did have it here at some point. But yeah, that one. Anything else? Nothing else.
That's it.
That's it.
Over 25 years.
Yep. See, there you go.
I always like it when you bring in Art Nouveau influences.
Yes, indeedy.
Pieces.
There you go, Chrome Dog. He meant about my style.
Oh,
there you go. And Art Nouveau, you just you answered it. We beat it. Be there, Art Nouveau, the Art Nouveau aspect. Like, what quality of your work does she appreciate more? Gotcha.
Well, the ability to get proportions and things right.
I'm not doing that right now, but God bless you.
Have as much, but I don't practice as much either.
Well, we're going to change that.
Good thing I don't practice, because you would be in trouble.
That's right. Well, we're going to see that happen. We're going to witness that in real time.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
true that.
Why wouldn't we want to spend time with the greatest chat? Not the sexiest. That's still Michael Bancroft's. But with the amazing chat and our awesome channel members. Yeah, I am just murdering this thing. That's all right. I'm distracted. I'm not usually used to drawing.
You used to help me a lot in college.
Did I?
Yeah, remember when I would be crying over a drawing because it was coming out bad, and then you'd help me?
Did I? Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember?
I guess so. That was you. No, I'm kidding.
My homework that I couldn't get done because I was
stressed out.
So stressed out about how bad it was coming out.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to impress you. That was it.
It worked.
No, good. See, there you go, guys. Every now and again, it works. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. Knock that back a little bit. Start putting in a few more darker values here.
I love art, but it doesn't always come easy.
That's right. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like we're going to get some dedicated time in together. And guys, you guys are welcome. Please draw along with us if you want to. Wow, that nose correction was perfect indeed. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw her hit me from there. Oh, yeah, she was correcting my nose is what she keeps telling me. Aldous on the farm just off Orwell Lane. OrwellLane.com, guys. Go check it out. The man, the legend, my pulp brother. And I like to think of close personal friend of Jim Steranko. That's how I view it. Mrs. Enjeti knew what she was doing. Yes, she did. She's a great gal. Hey, Joe Mello, how are you doing? Welcome, my friend. It's great to see you. I'm here drawing with the wife on our Friday figure sketching. streams we're going to be doing, and we've been down once. We'll see if we get taken out again. The winds are a-blowing. The winds are a-blowing here in frosted New England. Holy cow. It is nuts. I mean, for us, it's not bad for... I mean, people in the Midwest are probably laughing at us right now. Like, they're like, you've got stuff to block the wind.
We've had a mild winter.
We've had a very mild winter, for sure. There's no getting around it. Yeah, I mean, we've lucked out in some ways for the winter, but I have a feeling it's gonna hit us with a vengeance soon. And we'll see how that goes. There we go. And then, let's see here. Winds of change are coming. You know it. Yeah, I bet, Shanth, you're probably at date. Yeah. You could change the title of these drawing streams to It Figures. John, that's a really good one. I like it, man. Yes, don't forget to subscribe and like this stream, guys. It really does help. And thank you again, guys. Every little bit, and I don't think they're little bits. Showing up to these streams and spending time with us, there are so many different places that you can be watching and hanging out, and we appreciate you guys being here. And Lord Ravener, thanks again for that super chat. It was a blast hanging out with you, man. And talking about the great Kenneth Rocafort and all the great people here. We're doing some cool stuff in the space, and it's been inspiring me, a lot to just see the things that are happening. I've been watching a lot of different content on YouTube. I know most of you guys do as well. And the thing that gets me is how passionate people are about the subjects they're talking about. That's always the thing that kind of pulls me in. And I found out because of, again, I bring this channel up all the time, but one of my favorite YouTube channels, Grim Life Collective, they went to this escape room haunted house, and I was like, well, where the hell is that thing? I've never been there before, or, heard of it. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, which I grew up north of there. Now, granted, it's been a long time since I've lived there, but I had no idea it was in Atlanta. This amazing, it has actual movie props from some of these incredibly famous movies. I forget what it's called. It's, oh gosh, what was the name of it? But it's this, some of you guys who are horror fans may have heard of it. I wouldn't doubt that you have. But it's a really famous haunted house. It's the most recent video on, I think they put out videos so much it's ridiculous, so they could have like 8 videos up now. But it's one of their latest videos, but holy cow, man. And they were just walking through, and you got to hear someone who's passionate about horror and who has made this place talking about, the things they're excited about. And I love that stuff. And so when I think about the stuff I want to share with you guys that I'm excited about, it's stuff like pulp, it's stuff like art and figure drawing, and certainly Mrs. Enjeti. So there you have it. That's what we do here. That looks great, babe. Looks really nice. Let me see here. Yeah, Shanth probably in line for zone 5 or 6. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, let me see here. Oh, Kenneth Rocafort? Who dat? There he is. Mitographia's channel. Check it out. He's the man, the legend. Yeah, quit teasing us. Yes. Fortune coming your way. There you go. Winds of change coming. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Nice work with the colored pencils, Mrs. Enjeti. There you go. From Mighty Geek Studios. Hail, Mighty Geek. Channel member, Mighty Geek Studios.
Channel member.
We love it. We love you guys. Thank you for being channel members. Cranberry Langers, the same thing as well. Excuse me. Can you hear the winds buffering the house, or Thumper is going crazy? He goes crazy before a storm. He went crazy last night. I was up and I just got this the typical weather headache, and all of a sudden he was like thump thump. That guy is my early warning system for weather, for crazy weather. I tell you what, Bob Ross was right. He said it makes your life better to have critters in it, and he is 100% right. But when was Bob wrong? I ask you, when was he wrong? The man, the myth, the legend. There we go. Let's see here.
I think I might be done.
You think you're done? All right, fair enough.
I feel like if I keep working on it, I'm going to mess it up.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The easiest way to know when a painting is done is to keep working on it till you kill it, and that's when you know you should have stopped. So, yeah, if you're done, you are good, my dear. You do not have to keep working on it. You can sign that. And there you have it. My goodness, what do you guys think?
Signed.
Give them a close-up, too, as well. They do.
Oh, I don't know. If I might fall apart.
Well, that's kind of how it is with me, too. The closer you get... Oh, my gosh. Joe Mello dropping a super chat. Shanth, here's a little something for your channel. God bless, sir. God bless you, my friend. I appreciate it. Admiral is saying cheers. He loves it. Thank you so much. But we have a super chat here. We've got to honor it. Here is a cheerleader I'm sending your way, my friend. Here you go. And Cranberry Langers is saying, I think it looks great. And thank you, Cranberry Langers. I think it looks great, too. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Very nice. Wow, says Cranberry Langers. There you go. And thank you for the super chat. Joe, it is always appreciated, my friend. Always appreciated. LPE23, it rhymes indeed. That's absolutely right. Yeah, much love, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Bob Ross, Joe Mello says Bob Ross is the godfather of ASMR. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So true. Good job, Mrs. Enjeti, says John. There you have it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, look at you guys are terrific. Let's see here. Compliment, it's the truth. Yeah, it's not a compliment, it's the truth. Cranberry Langers, you legend. Much love, my friend. Much love as always. Yeah. I mean, that's why, it's so fun hanging out with you guys because, you guys who are backing, Nosfero, you guys are the people who are making this stuff possible. You guys who tune into these streams, you love art, you're passionate about all of this stuff, and it is not possible to do this stuff without your support. It's like you guys. I was thinking about Indiegogo and just in general and all this the crowdfunding stuff today, and I was thinking the risk that we take when we do these kinds of things is big, and crowdfunding and you guys' support is what makes it possible. And you guys together take on just a small section by backing the books, but it's big. It's what makes it possible of that risk, and it's like we're in it together at that point. That's the thing that I love about it so much. And so yeah, guys, we keep working and you guys keep coming in here. We'll keep making stuff. That's the way it is. As long as you guys have our back, there's nothing we can't do. And it's nice to sort of be in this stuff with somebody. And Mrs. Enjeti is in it with us, and you guys are in it with us, and what more could a guy ask for? That's the way it is. Let me see here. That foot. Get that in there, and then have that come down. Toes are folded under. Like that. Like that. Yeah, she's definitely, just from the curve of what I'm seeing here in this leg, she's definitely a dancer. There's no getting around it. Because there's like, there's a pose she's doing with her foot right there, where the ball of the foot kind of comes up and then it comes back down. It's like kind of a classic. She looks like she has a ballet dancer's feet here. And you can kind of see it. Oh my goodness, here we go. There we go. I may angle that plane out right there. And then this. Should probably have been fighting it, but it probably needs to be a little bit higher. So let's just cut across there. And then cut across there. Cut across there. Bless you. And then we'll get that. We'll get that in there, and then I can make that figure stand. Oh my gosh. Super chat. $2.50 from Cranberry Langers. Thank you, sir. It is a pleasure to have you here. A thanks to you and Mrs. Enjeti. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let me get a cheerleader coming your way, my friend. Here you go. Charge! Yeah, thank you so much, yes, for the fun stream. We appreciate it. Speaking of dancing, do you ever do the same painting over and over to get better? Yes, I paint the same figure over and over to get better. How about you? Do you ever do the same thing, draw the same subject over and over to get better?
I definitely, in my abstract paintings, explore the same shapes over and over again. Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And we had to draw about 50,000 self-portraits in college, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I guess if I'm the subject, I've drawn myself a lot.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to learn how to do certain things with the figure. And so I do sometimes paint the same thing again and again, just in that sense. But a lot of the stuff I do, unless we're talking things like head sketches and things like that, where, you know, people will request similar subjects, and so like, you know, werewolf or a Frankenstein, you know, or things like that. But sometimes, more often than not, the people who back, you know, those painted head sketches ask for something I haven't painted before. So it's pretty cool, you know. And I would say I painted a lot of gorillas for a while there. And that is like, holy cow. Gorillas are very tough to paint.
King Kong and...
King Kong. Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yes, indeed. I paint myself. I paint myself like one of my French girls over and over. Cranberry, you're killing me, brother. It's great to see you. Julie Pascal's Amazon. There you go. Right there, guys. Check out that Amazon store. Timmy Mello, channel member, living legend. Yo, John and Admiral Wackus. It's great to have you, Timmy Mello. My brother, I'm so glad to see you here. Chrome Dog launch was absolute perfection. 1,300 plus in an hour. Excellent, Timmy Mello. Congratulations, brother. Guys, let's drop the... Timmy, you're a wrench, right? Drop that link like it's going out of style in my chat, man. Let's get everybody on that campaign. Let's get everybody on that campaign, man. That's what we got to do. And yes, indeed, thank you for dropping links. Julie says, thank you, John. Yeah, we got to have that link all up in this chat, man. Hail Timmy Mello. That is awesome, man. I am so... That actually, you know, that puts wind in my sails, man. I love it. I love it. Because, you know, Timmy Mello and the boys have been hanging out and being here, and true blue backer, channel member. I mean, what more could you ask for? You guys are awesome. And we're doing cool stuff, guys. This is the thing. The most important stuff we can do is to stay positive and to keep just doing the work. And don't let anything get us down. You know, don't let anything sort of slow us down. And we're doing some of the best work. Link to Chrome Dog by Green Lasers dropping that. Indeed, indeed. Keep those links a-flowing. And congrats to Agent Zero. And who was the artist on Agent Zero? Timmy Mello. Who was that? Who was that? I can't remember. I can't recall. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Uh-oh. Dean is in the house. And for people who don't know, Dean comes from a land down under. It's good to see you, Dean. How you doing, brother? It was fun streaming with you the other night, my friend. I hope you are doing well. And, yeah, Dean is great, man. Absolute legend. Love having you in the house. Let's see here. The credit all goes to Luke Stone and Agent Zero and this CG community who, as a whole, absolutely killed it. Well said, Timmy. And that was very, very... Oh, Timmy, we love you, buddy. Luke Stone was the artist. There it is. Bancroft just ended his launch stream for Chrome Dog. Right on, man. Yeah, Bancroft is my forever MVP. Gotta love it. Him and Eric are just incredible. Eric Weathers, too, with just all the stuff they do. I draw my characters, repeat to get their design. Very good. Consistent to figure out the design. Gotcha. Comics Mates YouTube channel. That's our man Dean right there. Guys, go subscribe. Good day, John. Indeed. There's the link to Chrome Dog. Comics Mates The Embrace 2. Sign up right there. Luke Stone. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Hail, Rick Saylor. Rick Saylor in the house. It's great to see you, my friend. How you been? Love having you in here. And, yeah, Mrs. Enjeti and I are just drawn on a Friday night. What more could you ask for? It's time for Mrs. Enjeti to join the club, especially for the traditional artists. Absolutely. Because we need to increase our ranks. Oh, you know what, man? You're absolutely right. Okay, Joe Mello saying, everyone have a good night. You too, sir. I work early tomorrow. God bless everyone in the chat. God bless you, Joe Mello. You have a wonderful day of work and have a great night's sleep, my friend. We will see you soon on a future stream. Yeah, hail Rick indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Green Laser, everybody is just hanging out in here. It's great to see you, Yo-Yo Dean. And so what was the question? Yes. Indeed, yes. The traditional artist to increase our ranks. I will tell you this, and this is the thing that is... let's see here. Where is this? How come Dean's thing isn't showing up? Hold on a second. Dean, let me ask you a question. Dean, this is ridiculous. Hang on a second here. There you go. All right. Dean, do me a favor. Post anything in the chat here. Let me know what's up. Everybody's saying what's up. Everybody's saying hello. Yeah, send that again. Indeed, indeed. Let me see here. Hail Rick Saylor. That's right. You're good. Don't worry about it. If stuff falls over, it's all right.
I'll
Yeah,
be back in a minute.
there we go. Alrighty. So yeah, Admiral, all's good. Comics Mate, sorry for what, Cranberry? There you go, Comics Mate. I just want to make sure I'd modded you so you can drop links, man. There you go. Let me see here. Alrighty, let's do some more here. Let's do some more art here. See how it goes. Yeah, man, of course, dude. What are you talking about? You know, of course. I couldn't believe I hadn't modded you yet. That was a gross oversight on my part, and it has been thankfully remedied. Let me see here. All right. And that goes that way. I'll just kind of bring that light down there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and everybody, it is great to see you here. James Lee, dropping links to James Lee's The Steins. He's got a comic. James Lee is like, and he's got a YouTube channel. He's doing it all. Yeah, when you're a mod, you can say all the swears. That's absolutely right. You can. Your last he accidentally blocked your last comment. Whose comment? Oh, Jay Lee will be on Bancroft's channel tomorrow talking about his book, The Steins. Awesome. That is so great. Yeah. James is like a longtime friend of the channel. Jeremy Burt's in the house. Hail, channel member Jeremy Burt's. It is great to see you, brother. Thank you for being in here, and a pleasure. And congratulations on that launch. That's great. We're gonna mosh ambush Agent Zero when he jumps onto this chat. Give him all the love CG can muster. Indeed, he's been an absolute dog, pun included, on his dream project. Indeed, and hail Rick Saylor from Jeremy Burt's. Yeah, guys, I will tell you what. Launching a project, the middle stage of the project, all of that various stuff that we do, that we work on, every bit of it, it's easy to kind of, feel like, oh, okay, like, what do I, where's it going? Where do things go? And then the build up to the launch, you're so nervous. And there's an incredible relief when you've launched and you have felt the support of Comicsgate. Unless you prematurely launch your stream like I did, and Bancroft and Mel are like, what the heck is that clown doing? And I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is, folks. But they're saints, the Bancrofts. I've said it for years. Yes, indeed. And Lost Pages 3 sign up is right there, guys. My brother Phil. Normally, Mrs. Enjeti is a digital artist, right? She's kind of everything, right? Would you say? Oh, you're going to show that piece? Yeah, show it.
I can show them these pieces if I can not get too much glare on them.
Oh, yeah. You can. Hold on. Let me make it full screen. Hang on a second. I'm going to subtract myself for a second so we can see it. There you go. Can you see it in frame, guys? So here's some artwork. You might want to move it up just a little bit.
I can't see. Okay.
You can see it now? Just yeah. There you go. Nice.
This is a water.
Oh, I got it right here. Hold on. I got to move it down that way.
I can't see it. So.
There you guys go. Try to adjust the glare a little bit. But this is one of her drawings. And
That's
then
a watercolor.
It's a watercolor. And then here's another one.
This one is abstract.
Uh-huh. And then... Don't grab the other one, but the one that's on West Elm as well, if you Google that painting as well. But yeah, that's some of the different stuff that she does. She works in traditional. She works in... When I first met you, you were doing really accurate acrylic paintings, come to think of it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's wild, when we're doing this stuff, like how much... and then she works as a graphic designer as well. It's just craziness. Oh, cool, you got another one there. Hang on a second. Let me remove this. There we go. There's a painting of the beach. There you go. Gosh, I forgot. God, you've done a lot of stuff in the last year.
Well, this is more than a year.
There you go. Let's see here. Hey, everybody saying hello. Maid Alley almost tear up Wednesday night. I love it. I love when we're backing people. Egg Beater comic right there. $41 to get it to 3K. We're so close. Ainsers. Yeah, that's right. I like the abstract one a lot. Thank you, Comics Mate. Yeah, Mrs. Enjeti, he says he likes the abstract one a lot.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, nice. Yeah, everybody's saying nice. Very nice, says Rick Saylor. Ooh, great beach piece. There you go. Indeed. Yeah. Green laser on the abstract art. There you go. One more abstract. There you go. There it is. Look at that. The chat's moving a little bit slower. Wow, great storefront. Yeah, indeed. Oh, yeah, show that one is crazy. Did you get that one on camera yet? Yeah, did you show it already? Oh, put it on again.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, because a lot of people, like, they They don't know how much you can throw down when you do your accuracy like stuff too, which it's just madness, man. She's just wildly good at accurate, stuff, and she does some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, this one is watercolor, marker, pen, little colored pencil. I like mixed media a lot.
Creative Faye Illustration says, I love the colors of your work.
Thank you.
Really like the last two, especially that building one, says Rick Saylor. Jeremy Burt says watercolor. Wow, Jeremy, you must have read her mind when she was talking about what media she uses. You guys are you guys are killing it in the chat. And again, Jeremy Burt's channel member, hail to you, sir. And thank you so much. Yeah. She did cry a bit later that night, John Lavella, just not on stream. Aw, yeah. I bet she was so excited. Guys, this is the thing about it. Okay, she deserves a good launch. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about it. There's so much talent and there's so much support for people here in this space, and I think it is overwhelming. I mean, for those of you guys who saw my stream when I was starting page 30 and I was talking to my wife after the stream, it was pretty emotional for me because you guys who've been ride or die with us this entire process. I mean, we've been working, like crazy, and sometimes you feel as though, to me, Nosfero, and I love it, but it's me for the last however long I've been doing this, just getting up every single day, coming to the desk, and just working. It's a very, just without you guys anyway, it's a very and the board kind of process. And to feel that kind of support it's so essential. It's so necessary because, we just need, we need to know that there's a group of people who really want to see alternative media doing as well as it can do, and that this is possible. Yeah, I love the rust on the sign. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of that sign too, man. It's crazy good, man. I love that aspect of it. It's funny, the sort of the art of the stuff that we do, and this maybe goes for everything, is that art of just the attention, of just noticing things. And I think when you have an audience like we have in this space who notices things and who actually notices quality work and spots, new creators coming up and says, ooh, this is so cool, like get the word out about this. I don't know about you guys, but that's something that is always going to be exciting to me. I mean, it's what I love about this space. And I think Bancroft is on a different level when it comes to that. Like he's got such a gift, for promoting things, but also, he means it. And I think in this space, the people who mean it and are really in there making it happen, they go far, and that speaks very well of us. If you put the time in, you work, if you've got the tools, you've got the talent, and you've got the discipline, there's a whole audience of people waiting to support and who are enthusiastically waiting to be entertained by you and your work. And that's, I mean, what more could you ask for? It's a great place to be. And I thank all of you guys for your support. I try to say it, obviously every stream, but I never feel like when the streams wrap up, I always am like, did I say it enough today? It's just the way it is. Yeah, the friends in the front. Yeah, that is awesome, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Sean, my glasses just fell down. I was like, why is everything blurry? Sean, if you do not make a painting encompassing ride or die opportunity missed, you're right, I should. I absolutely should do that. Yeah, I mean, guys, I will tell you what, if I could fold space and time, I would love to do more stuff like that. I would absolutely love to do more stuff like that. Because, just like the intros I've done for CG, but I think we definitely need that. Well, the thing I did for Speakeasy Studios, that's a really good example. I don't know why she's still headless, actually. I'm probably chickening out after the foot debacle. I mean, that really is. That's really... I've been chastened by the foot debacle. Let me see what I can do here. Let's see here. That angle. Let's get that tab. And... that angle. That angle. And actually, she's going to kind of be faceless either way because she's got her arm front here, but we'll see. there. And then angle down. There we go. Hopefully some of that's in frame. It's a little light. And here. Man, that wind is howling.
It really is.
There we go. This is a wild pose. Because her hand goes up, back, her wrist turns.
The good thing is they can't see what it really looks like.
Well, yeah, because our stream would be struck.
Yeah, but so they won't know if you get it a little off.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but this model doesn't have a head.
I'm looking at a monkey.
That's right, exactly. Well, you certainly are.
Good one.
Come on, that was good. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that goes around that way. Shoulders come up through there. And around. There we go. So now I got that arm in there. And start to worry about the face a little bit here. And I just realized I'm using the most blunt brush I have. No wonder I'm having trouble. I grabbed the larger brush that I typically use for detail work. Ah, there we go. Timmy Mello. The trailer I made for Chrome Dog was directly inspired by these streams, as well as a plethora of trailers you've done for CGers. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome putting it into concrete stuff I've learned here. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, there's so many great people here. Good night, guys. Catch you all later. Absolutely Creative Faye Illustration. It is great to see you, and have a great night. Didn't see that coming. Said Cranberry. Here's Artists Loft owes Mrs. Enjeti for the perfect advertising for their pencil. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Artist Loft is selling pencils because of Mrs. Enjeti tonight. Like, I didn't expect that face. I have fun watching Shanth surprise me with the pieces come together. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, man. Have you ever thought of going on, like, Nerdrotic scene? Yeah, I've not been on that channel, but yeah, I know those guys. I used to watch those streams all the time. If it wasn't for Nerdrotic, I wouldn't know anything about how horrendous things are with Doctor Who. Drawing Chatty Shanthi, unlike Mrs. Enjeti. We know this is true. Shanth Wise is one that good. I'm just making sure I'm caught up here. Yes. And good night, Creative Faye Illustrations. You have a great night. You know, look, I got to leave that up because I think it's a beautiful comment, you know? All right. Let's see what we got here.
Well, if I was chatty and you were chatty, I don't think it would work.
Yeah, I don't know if it would work, but you never know.
We'd have to be like, you know, opposites attract or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I will tell you, when I watch, and you've seen some of his streams, but when I watch Nick Rekieta stream, and he streams solo for 4 or 5 hours, yeah. I'm like, man. I mean, I maybe could do that kind of thing. I know I streamed for 4 at least one time, but holy cow, man. That is... Solo streaming is something that I actually, you know, I do enjoy on some levels, but I get why people are not fans of it, like in terms of when they have to do it, because it is... it's a lot.
I think being a teacher probably helps.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So a lot of times when you're a teacher, you feel like you're alone in the room.
Yep, that's true. Well, it's like a zombie movie, right? You walk in there and everybody quietly looks to you, turns their heads, like you're on.
You hope they'll look at you.
Yeah, that's true.
Take their face out of their phones.
Well, you never know. Sometimes it could happen. You never know. There we go. Now, let's see.
My pumpkin is about to turn. My coat
I got
is
you.
about to turn into a pumpkin.
That's right. That's right. I understand.
I've been up since 6:30 this morning.
I know. Too bad your bunny's asleep.
No, he's not.
Oh, do you want to bring him down real quick and have him say hello?
Aww.
Would you like to?
I don't know how he would do that. Would you hold him?
No, you could just put him right there under the camera for a second.
All you'd see is a bunch of fur.
That's true. Or I could tip the camera up towards the sofa, and you could just hold him in front of that camera, out of frame if you want to.
Maybe,
Your call.
Maybe.
Your call. We'll see. We'll see what the chat says. If the chat's interested, it'll happen. Yeah, but alcohol helps. Yeah, sorry, I'm paying attention. My phone missed that. There you go. Smartphone and child development don't mix, but yeah, alcohol helps. Oh my gosh, ciao, Mrs. Enjeti. There you go. Yeah, Mrs. Enjeti may have a visitor come see us. We'll see.
Yeah. Baby.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Rekieta is a machine. Yeah, I got you what you're saying. Yeah, he is a legend, man. I mean, he's also, yeah, people like Bunny, He's also Nick is also able to be reasonably lucid for long periods of time, and he's got a fantastic head on his shoulder about the whole YouTube thing. You know what I mean? It's like he just gives the best advice about how to stay level-headed, not to get dragged into too much drama and stuff like that, but also how to appreciate that you are your business in that case. There you go. There it is right there. And then you just tell me when to tip the camera.
Let me go see if I can get him.
Yeah,
okay?
we'll see if she can get him, because I hate to tell you this, but those darn prey animals are good at evading capture. I think that sometimes that bunny thinks it's a game, and he attempts to evade us. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. He attempts to evade us quite often with his wily skills. And there you go. Let's see here. We'll see if the bunny makes an appearance. You never know. You never know. It could happen, folks. You will see his debut here live streaming. So that's how it goes. Yeah, that's right. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think I did do a painting of him once. I guess what I'm saying is smart kids make kids dumb. Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know if they make me any sharper, but we'll see. I think they might affect us all in that way, but let's just see what we got here. Oh, do you have him? All right, I'll point the camera over there.
Can we do it onto the chair?
Yeah, we can. We can do it on the chair.
Okay.
Got him?
Yeah.
See if he... Don't jump, buddy. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. Is he upside down? Oh, he's upside down because of the camera. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me see if I can rotate this. Hold on. Let me put it down. Sorry, guys. Going to go for a ride. And then here we go. Tell me if you can see our guy right there. Do you see him? Can you guys see him okay? Is he in frame?
Woo!
Hey, what's up, Finatra? How are you doing? It's great to see you.
There he is.
There he is. What do you think? How's he doing? I'll subtract myself so you guys can get a better view of him there. There he is in real time. There he is hanging out. There you go. There he is. Yeah. There he is. Floppy ears indeed. Floppy ears. He's waving to you right now. Making his all right, yeah, we're gonna take you upstairs.
Scared.
Okay, buddy. There you go.
He's gone soupy.
He's gone soupy. Thank you, Mrs. Enjeti. Much appreciation for all of your fine.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody.
Okay, say goodnight, Comicsgate, because
okay.
they love you.
Good night, Comicsgate.
There you guys go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything,
That
guys.
was fun.
There you go. All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. Stephen Rockwood drawing, posting bunny emojis. Yes, indeed, guys. Yes, indeed. Cranberry Langer's in the house. Finatra, see you, Mrs. Enjeti. He's got those bandit eye mask spots. Yeah, he does. He's a little troublemaker. Finatra's YouTube channel. Do check it out. And hello, Finatra. Oh, I used to own a bunny, says Finatra. Very cool. Very handsome, says Citizen Ronan. Thank you so much, guys. Much love and much appreciated. Howdy to you, my friend. And everybody saying hello, hello, hello. It is great to see you guys. Good night, Mrs. Enjeti. Thanks, Mrs. Enjeti. Yep, good night, Mrs. Enjeti. Yeah, she loved it, guys. She had a fun time. Legit question, does rabbit shit everywhere? No. Does that rabbit shit everywhere? No. He goes right in his bin. He's actually incredibly well behaved. Later, Mrs. Enjeti says, Timmy Mello, thank you guys so much for being here. Much appreciated. So, guys, yeah, our plan, as it stands right now, is we're going to try to be, or not even try, we're going to be doing these streams every Friday around this time. Very, very chill. You know, we just kind of hang out and we paint because, you know, she is true blue and has been in this space, much like myself in that sense, before I was launching a book, you know, doing trailers for Ethan and all that stuff. But a lot of us have got great people in our lives who are supporting us and who are in this with us. And you guys know her, and she's said hi, Comicsgate, and says hello to you guys all the time. But I think the biggest aspect of it is that it's really nice to actually get to meet you guys and spend time with you and feel the incredible support that you guys give us. And we really appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's just Cocoa Puffs. That's right, indeed. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Yeah, laugh out loud, chill like -6 freedom degrees. You're not even kidding. It is that cold. I think the toilet trained rabbit is to be anticipated for the Enjeti household. Yeah, it had to be. There's discipline here. There's discipline in this house, man. But yeah, I mean, it's great for. I love talking, to her about you guys and everything we're doing on these streams, and and of course she watches them sometimes, and she's there in the background watching me, making sure I'm still vertical and not falling over from exhaustion. But and you guys know sometimes I don't fall over from exhaustion. But it's great. It's great to spend time with you guys and us to have some time to draw and stuff like that together. And with you guys here. Okay, cool. Getting this in here. Gotta get my angles back. I gotta learn how to see. It's funny. I can walk and chew gum. I can paint and talk to you guys. But when Mrs. Enjeti is here, it is hard for me to not pay attention to her. I guess that's how it should be. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. But I know I should just relax because you guys are here. And you guys are... she's in great hands when she's here with you guys. There we go. Put that together. Move that over like that. There we go. That's starting to get a little bit more in proportion. I don't know what the hell happened there. It's the Indian side of Shanth. You're not a doctor, not a lawyer. You're a failure. That's right. Thanks, Finn. I noticed. Hail Finatra. Everybody saying hello. Get better soon, Admiral. Indeed. Sorry to hear. Well, what happened to Admiral? Let me see. I heard the mountains of New Hampshire recorded insane minus 100 degrees. That's terrifying. Not much, man. Sick. Oh, sorry. Oh, Admiral. I am so sorry to hear that. Pretty much out of the woods at this point. Well, hey, listen. Take it easy and you stay healthy. I think toilet trained rabbit is yeah, indeed. Yeah, absolutely. You take it easy and slow down because I know it's one of those things. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, speaking like global warming. Yeah, right, Marcus. I know. We're freezing our, what's up here. Yeah, get better soon, Admiral. Everybody's saying get better soon, get better soon. Yes, indeed. I mean, guys, seriously. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing about it that people understand, right? Like, we've got... And I wish they would because I think they'd be happier. Is it in this space... The thing that makes it so great and it makes it so fun is that, you actually get to know people and you actually, it's like, there's something nice about having people go, oh, that's cool. You're into this. You'll find people who have similar interests. And someone had brought up, Neurotic and all of those channels. The thing I remember most, and I don't know if this will ever be kind of rivaled in terms of time periods for me on YouTube, although I enjoy where I'm right now, but man, was when all of the insanity was going down in pop culture and I hadn't found any of those YouTube channels yet. Ethan, all of the World Class, all of those people, Retro Blasting I would even lump into there as well. And I hadn't found any of those channels. And when I first found them, it was like, oh my God, thank God there's other people who think, that this is insane. And it was a great time. It was a great time to be a fan, and I felt so fortunate to have those people there, Only $41, guys, to get this to 3K. Can we do it? Our own Xeno Warrior Cat is up. There you go. 2008 Finatra. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, man, Wackus is terrible. Hello. There you go. Just looking. All right, excellent. Yeah. Or 2014. There you go. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was so great to find all those people. And I mean, every single person, and I really do believe when we're looking back on these times and all the stuff all of us who've kind of been a part of making this space what it is, we're going to look back with, not with just nostalgia, but we're going to look back with such maybe some nostalgia too, but such a rich sort of fondness for every single, person that was here in this space at that time. People get busy building their own YouTubes, building their own spaces, and I know people have their stuff with each other. But at the end of the day, during a time when so many of us in pop culture needed something to look forward to, needed some people to kind of, be there. Yeah. Ethan CG is like the pinprick into the social gaslighting they are putting us under. You're absolutely right. It is. Okay, Shanth, she's gone. Paint the nipples. I hear you. Well, I'm just trying to keep this stream up, but you're right. After the first night, it was okay, Cranberry, but that one was rough. Oh, yeah, I betcha. Are you and Vaughn going to do more horror movie streams? I haven't heard from Vaughn. Vaughn is fulfilling, what am I saying? I think he's doing a lot of work right now. I haven't heard from him in a bit, but I should text him. That you're totally right. That reminds me. but I think he is absolutely deep into Terror in the Trenches right now. And I can only imagine, like, I think he said he's, hang on a second, I want to try something. I don't know if this is going to work, but let me see. Sorry, folks. Let's see if we can get this to happen here. All right, hang on. Boy, this has been a wild stream. We lost the stream for a second. We got the stream back. It is craziness. But yeah, I think he's working on an Amen. I think he's working on getting Terra printed, putting everything together right now. I think he's in the fulfillment stage, but let me know. Let me see if this works here. Hang on a second here. I'm gonna go to, that's the credits. Let's go to main and see what happens. Okay, so that's main. Don't need that one. That's main. How come? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, got it. Hang on a second, guys. So I'm gonna go here. And I'm going to go to, I guess I got to switch these bad boys up. Boy, I tell you what, this system is absolutely crazy. So that's that one. And then here I add this, subtract that. Yeah, we got to, whenever you do a new setup, right, it's crazy. There we go. That's a little bit more of what we're accustomed to. Yeah, like driving from insanity into an unexpected sane space. That's 100% what it is. And I understand, Timmy Mello. Yeah, I hope Vaughn's brother is doing all right after the fire. Oh my, whoa, I need to text Vaughn then, definitely. I did not hear about that. Last I heard from Vaughn, he was waiting on me. Oh my God. Well, if we both wait on either side of this, nothing's ever going to get done. I never want to hear about back in 2020. Oh my God, Marcus. I'm so sorry. And yes, indeed. Hashtag Comicsgate works. No. Rhode Island, Shanth, not Maine. Yes, yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, well, I'll shoot him a text. That's what that's how that'll go. I'll have to shoot him a text, man. I had no idea he was waiting on me. Yeah, because we had a movie lined up last time we talked, and then it was the holidays. So many things that we were all doing got shaken up during the holidays because we were all like running off to go do what we do with our families and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, I'll reach out to him. We'll have to do that. Period. I think we were going. What movie were we going to even talk about? I think we were going to talk about either Frankenstein or something else, but we had it all sorted. I'm telling you guys, the craziest thing about this is being in that vortex of craziness. Oh yeah, I was in a coma for 16 days, but I'm completely fine now. Oh my God, Marcus, thank God you're okay. That is terrifying. Yeah, I hope the family's all right. Yeah, big-breasted hammer women are waiting. Yes, indeed. Oh my God, we were having a blast with that, and we'll have fun with it again. Marcus Kellegrew, glad you made it out. Indeed. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, that's really terrifying. I can't imagine how upsetting and terrifying that was for the family. Oh my God, we're one away from 30 likes. That's awesome, guys. That's terrific. And Mrs. Enjeti had a blast, guys. You guys were awesome. And it's nice to get to hang out with people and talk about art and talk about the stuff that you do. And I think that we're very lucky to be here because when you guys are having conversations about, I use flat brushes for this, or, I start out with doing an action line when I paint the figures and everything like that. I mean, that's what I think a lot of people don't realize is a big part of what's here. You guys talk about literature, what books you like, what are your influences, what sci-fi ideas have you had? I mean, that's the coolest part of it, is getting that sense of, being around kindred spirits. What C.S. Lewis called, the Inklings, that being around people who have some concept of what the heck it is you're passionate about and what you're talking about. There's nothing better than finding a group of people who understand what's up, Yeah, I can imagine it was terrifying for everybody. Marcus, my God, thank God you're okay. I love hearing when people are all right. Always good to be around your betters, Shanth. Indeed, it is absolutely always good to be around your betters. Marcus Kellegrew, I would imagine so. Yeah, I mean, guys, seriously, there are, that's when you learn a lot about the importance, which I'm sure you guys do. You learn a lot about who are the kinds of people you want to have around you, and who are the kinds of people who, and how valuable having good people around you is. And that was something that I think that we're all kind of learning, at this stage, which is, I didn't realize how nice it was to be able to have a sane conversation with people until that was like not possible in my space. And now that this is my space, it is way better. It's 1,000 times better. I mean, I'll do a stream with Gabe and Jericho, and we were laughing so hard last stream. I mean, our ribs hurt when we're done. I'm just like, this is complete and utter madness. And if you can find people you can get some inspiration from, have a laugh with, and have a good time, shoot, that's half the battle, man. Mr. Monkey Boy 1969, it is great to see you in the chat. How are you doing? And hail to you, my friend. So great to see you here, man. So great to see you here. Oh boy, the chat just jumped. I must have misplaced the chat for a second there. But yes, indeed, it is great to see you. Mr. Monkey Boy, Artist Enjeti, and John, yes, indeed. Thank you for being here, my friend, and much, much good vibes being sent back to you. Oh my God, and 30 likes. Look at you guys did it again. You crazy, crazy maniacs. Always getting it done here. Always getting it done here at the Speakeasy, which again, guys, I cannot tell you how funny it was to me when I think about that I completely forgot when I was like, how do I brand this? What should I do with this? That in 2010, I referred to my studio, very much inspired by Dave Stevens' Bulldog Studios, let me be clear, as the Speakeasy Studio. And one of the slang terms for referring to a speakeasy was a blind pig. And so, as you can imagine, and so I did this painting of a blind pig with glasses on, but it was very much Dave Stevens' Bulldog Studios, his art for Arf's sake logo, because I was a massive Dave Stevens Rocketeer fan. And of course, when I went to YouTube, I completely forgot I had that. Like, it's this hand-lettered pen, ink, and gouache logo I designed for a studio space that I forgot to use. It's ridiculous. Yeah, whenever you upset your family, it upsets your soul. Completely understandable. Yeah, man, absolutely. It's the worst. I stay to myself mostly. Yes, indeed. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's totally true. I am strangely emotional about certain things. Hey, listen. Understood, man. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, man. And that's like, you got to have those feelings, man. And it's like, it's important. That's what you don't want to lose. That's what you don't want to lose. And I think that, that's a big thing for me too when I look at this stuff, which is, you got to check in every now and again with the stuff that inspires you. And sometimes, and Mrs. Enjeti and I are both artists. We live in the same house. We both are teachers. Blah blah, all that stuff, and it's great. But even still, you'd think with two artists that you would always have someone there reminding you, hey, let's get together, let's draw. I mean, we're here. But unless you schedule something, it's like date night, It's like you forget, it's like, oh, wow, we should go out and do something. We're here. Yeah, things mean more as you get into life. You're absolutely right. And I just think that that's the stuff that is the most important for us, is to get in, remind ourselves to kind of get together. Like, when's the last time I said, hey, and hung out with a friend of mine, or have a phone call? I mean, we are all insanely busy. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I know that. I never doubt it. I mean, how many streams do you guys go into that are essentially us all kind of coming to, or going to or coming from work, or various streams, or a number of other things, taking the kids somewhere, all that other stuff. We're all doing various things at all these times, but it's so great that we're as busy as we are. We take the time to get together and hang out, and when we do, it's valuable. We spend really good time together, and hopefully it makes everything else going on easier, and it's not a distraction from all the great stuff that we've got going on in our lives. It's just something that adds to it. There we go. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, smartphones, cough, cough. Yep, I forget to stay connected. Yeah, it's natural. Yeah, I need to call my parents as Cranberry Langers. Yeah, that's what it is. Keep the main thing, easy to get distracted. Amen. Yeah, gotta pay the bills and make the donuts. God bless you. Or rather, waffles. That indeed. Yeah, and I mean, it's a funny thing, because I was telling somebody about this, and I know I say this a lot on streams. Actually, I think Michael and I were talking about this on a stream one time, that, we remember those days when you would start a stream up, and there would be nobody watching it, and it was almost like you knew that was going to be the case for a while, and then you get one person watching it and they leave, or another person, and then they leave, or whatever. But at a certain point of doing this, you start to build this thing, and at first you're not sure what it's going to be, but then you start to get to know the people who are your regulars. You see them in here all the time, and you're excited to see them, and it turns into something that is, you have to kind of experience it to know what it's like. You know what I mean? Like, all of you guys know, because you're here. It's wild, man. It's totally wild. Oh, yeah, absolutely. What we're going to do with Mrs. Enjeti, it's going to be every Friday we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing sketch streams. Yeah, it moves fast, and the important things go quicker than you'd like. Amen. But yeah, we will absolutely have Mrs. Enjeti back every Friday for these figure drawing streams, guys. You can count on it. Because it's great for us. I think she had a blast, of course. You guys are awesome. She knew that, but I had to set up my desk, and so that it had a 2-camera setup, and there was a lot that went on getting prepped for the stream. But, you know, the people who are important to you, you know, in your life, and you know what we do here, if we were going to conventions, you guys would be seeing her. She would be at the booth with me, and she's a part of this. You know, she's going to be... She fulfilled art books 1 and 2 with me, and she's going to be a part of the fulfillment of Nosfero. So she is, you know, the other half of this outfit. You know, she's the other half of this outfit. You know, she is my Arthangi, as they say in Sanskrit in India, which is expression that means you are half my body. And I always think about that expression. I think that's on her wedding band, come to think of it. But it's one of those things that I always say is, you know, I want you guys to understand, like, we're a small business. It's very easy. It's very easy for people, I think, sometimes to, in other spaces, but even in this space as well, to imagine things are different, you know, than they actually are, you know. Oh, don't worry, the missus will be there on repeat for it. Absolutely. Appreciate you and the guys in Comicsgate and the gals. Amen, man. Yeah, this thing of ours, indeed. I think about that expression all the time. All the time. Speaking of conventions, I'll be seeing Andy Smith and Bud Root tomorrow. Tell him I said hey. Tell Andy he's a legend. And that dude, man, having him do a cover on my first pro book was awesome. Flesh of flesh and bone of bone. Amen. Yep, that's pretty close to Eve being of Adam's rib. Amen. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And but it's you know what I mean, like we're building stuff. Everybody knows Billy Tucci's wife. I remember back in the day before, you know, we had YouTube or any of that stuff, everybody in comics, you know, knew Todd's wife Wanda and had seen her on the Comic Book Greats, and she was at conventions, you know, with him and all that stuff. And I know a lot of us, you know, watched Cyan essentially grow up through photos, who I think is now in medical school, if we want to feel old. But that's great because we need more doctors in this country. We're running low, particularly if you live in rural areas, man. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things to where it was always a part of the convention scene. Billy Tucci's wife, all of these folks. You know, you would meet everybody's family. And Frazetta's wife, I mean, who could imagine Frazetta without Ellie, right? It was always kind of a family affair because we are small businesses, you know? Yeah, Andy is the man. Love that dude, man. Bud Root's art. So, where is it? Is it over here? No, it's over there. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second, gang. Let me see if I can do this. 1 sec. Let me grab it. Now that you got me thinking. I was just looking over at it because it's in my bookshelf right over here. Because of the great Andy Smith, I picked up this book, Cave Paintings, The Art of Bud Root. And I'd love to show it to you, but there's more in there that I'm not painting right here. So the stream doesn't get shut down, but it's an awesome book. Yeah. The Lay Days and Yourself. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Gary Martin. Yes, indeed. Gary Martin's awesome. Gary Martin's Instagram. Yes, indeed. Nobody inks him better than Andy Smith. Yeah, Andy's a really great inker. Yeah. I love his stuff. I've watched him ink. Yeah, you got to treat wives well. Amen. Yeah, Bud's art book is fantastic. And people were asking him, they go, Bud, why don't you do more sequential art? And Bud's like, the pinup stuff pretty much makes more money. So you can't really argue with that. You know, I mean, it's like Bud's like, I've got a family to support, you know. Andy and Bud are super nice guys. Yes, indeed. Without a doubt. Yeah. I mean, they're just fantastic, man. They're just fantastic. I love their work, and I think that I'm really excited about Cordrath. I'm excited to see, Happy Wife, Happy Life, says Timmy Mello. 100%, man. 100%, yeah. So, all right, guys, my wonderful channel members. I am going to thank you guys for being here for our inaugural figure painting sketch stream. You know, we're just kind of roughing things in. This is the stuff we were working on today. And then, of course, I got it right over here. Mrs. Enjeti was doing some drawing today, and let me see if I can get a good angle on this because the colored pencils. Let's see, right there. It's not really. Oh, it's because the light's on. Hang on, so let me turn the light off and then see if it gives you 45. There you go. So Mrs. Enjeti is getting warmed up, working on her sketches, and her drawings here, and I'm going to be working on my sketches over here. But we're going to be doing this on Fridays and having a great time with you guys. Please, please, please make sure you like and subscribe to this stream. And guys, thank you. I think you made a wonderful night for my lady, and I appreciate you guys for that. She's a terrific person. You guys know how kind she is. I was so excited to have her meet you guys in the stream and be here. She knows you guys because she watches the stream, man. But she's, she just loves it, man. She's been here. She's been a part of this thing since the start. It was much like when Ethan talks about the conversation he had with Andrea. That was the conversation we had before Nosfero. And she's ride or die with me and ride or die with you guys as a result. That's just the way it is. So thank you guys for being here. Channel members, I'm going to make sure I play those credits to have your name there. Yes, you behaved mostly, Stephen Rocket. Oh, please, she loves you. Yes, indeed. Check out Nosfero, the Crypt Walker, guys. I started page 30. The stuff I'm doing right now, again, I know I say this all the time. It is the best stuff I've ever done, and it's the most skilled stuff I've ever done, guys. It is crazy. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are killing it, man. You guys are killing it. Yeah, we appreciate you guys so much. And let me make sure I get everybody's chat checked out here. I behave mostly, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Julie, thanks for doing these streams for us. It was very nice to see Mrs. Enjeti. Julie, thank you so much. She loved being here with you guys. You guys are great. Yes, you did. Family and the guys in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you, family and the guys in the chat. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, brother. Cranberry Langers, thank you for being a channel member. Hail chat, says Vinatra. Now only $41, guys, to get Lady Allie's book, Egg Beater Comic 2, 3K. Yes, indeed. American Comics Company. As always, hold it down in here. Audi, absolutely, man. And you're always in good company when American Comics Company's in the house. Really anticipating Nosfero. Dude, I cannot wait to get that book done into you guys. Hail. John, American Comics Company. Turk. Well, I'm glad I caught at least the end of the stream. Great stuff, figure drawing. Thank you so much, my friend. It's great to see you, Turkey. How are you doing? Figure drawing, painting is hard stuff. Yes, and this stream will be up, so you can go back and check out some of the process. And we're going to be doing this every Friday night. The missus and I will be doing this. So we will be here, and thank you for being in here, my friend. It is great to see you in the chat. Let's see. Always love new weekly tradition, and this is going to be oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Always love a new weekly tradition, and this is going to be an awesome new thing on Fridays. Absolutely right. Yo, American Comics Company, Vinatra's YouTube channel. Go check it out. John says right there. Less than $41 for Allie's book. Make it happen. Yes, indeed. Peace, everybody. Ads. Make sure I got that right. Cranberry Language mentioned indeed. Righty. Stephen Rockwood drawing. Vinatra, thank you. You're very welcome to John would, I'm sure, say. Right there. Almost got it in time. Hola, I'm Rawakas, indeed. Cranberry Langers, bye. Thumper, bye, chat. Indeed, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And, yeah, guys, stay gold and peace, you beautiful people.